But I do know that tariffs got Apple to build a new factory and hire 20,000 more Americans. I do know that Taiwan Semiconductor announced that they're going to invest $100 billion to build up 5 new chip factories in the U.S., creating yet more jobs.
Come on, bro. You mean to tell me that that's a negative? How is that a negative? All of these companies, all of these corporations are giving billions of dollars toward where America is going. We're starting to reestablish ourselves. We're starting to create again. Every immediate change it's going to have some pains in the beginning, obviously, but if we wait it out, we do what we're supposed to do, trust me, things will work out for us. We just need to have some type of patience, man.
For a second. When President Trump last addressed the BRT when he was on the campaign trail, his big push was on tax cuts. He's going there today as he's proposing tax hikes in the form of tariffs. And I'm curious why he's prioritizing that over the tax cuts.
He's actually not implementing tax hikes. Tariffs are a tax hike on foreign countries that, again, have been ripping us off. Tariffs are a tax cut for the American people. And the president is a staunch advocate of tax cuts. As you know, he campaigned on no taxes on tips, no taxes on overtime, no taxes on Social Security benefits. He is committed to all 3 of those things, and he expects Congress to pass them later this year.
I'm sorry, have you ever paid a tariff? Because I have. They don't get charged on foreign companies. They get charged on the importers.
And ultimately, when we have fair and balanced trade, which the American people have not seen in decades, as I said at the beginning, revenues will stay here, wages will go up, and our country will be made wealthy again. And I think it's insulting that you're trying to test my knowledge of economics and the decisions that this president has made. I now regret giving a question to the Associated Press. Mary.
She said, now I regret giving you the opportunity to ask me a question, you damn idiot. You tried to show me out. I am not Karine Jean-Pierre. I actually know what the hell I'm talking about. Just in case you don't know what she's talking about, here you go right here. So America is trying to lift our standard. We're trying to lift our brand. We're trying to let people know that we are the big dogs. We can charge whatever we want to charge. You make more money doing business with us than we make off of you. If you want to have a trade war, we can do that. I don't want to do that. But if you want to do that, let's go. Because at the end of the day, we're going to end up winning. We're going to end up coming out on top. Because a lot of people don't know and they don't want American citizens to know that the United States come out on top usually when we force our hand. And this is us forcing our hand. We had a president that was afraid to do it for the last 4 years because he was fine with the status quo. He was fine with us losing on every deal. And now we got a president that gives a damn about us winning on every deal. Check this out. This young man is sharp. He's breaking down all of the tariffs that come our way through Canada.
Would you believe these insane tariffs that the U.S. is bullying Canada with? 250% for milk, 291% for butter, 208% for whey, 241% for cheese. How could we do this to our neighbor? Oh, wait, those are actually tariffs that Canada imposed on the US last year. Whereas for the same goods, we imposed the following tariffs: 10% for cheese, 10% for butter, 5% for milk, 0% for whey. It's interesting that since Trump announced tariffs, everyone became an econ PhD who's confident that they know exactly what tariffs will do to the economy. But while you've seen Trump fighting for tariffs, you haven't seen that before no one was fighting for us at all on the global scale. Now, how are tariffs going to affect the whole economy over the next year? I don't know. And no one else does either. But I do know that tariffs got Apple to build a new factory and hire 20,000 more Americans. I do know that the word is that Honda is building 210,000 of their next Honda Civics here in America instead of Mexico and giving Americans jobs. I do know that Taiwan Semiconductor announced that they're going to invest $100 billion to build up 5 new chip factories in the U.S., creating yet more jobs.
Come on, bro. You mean to tell me that that's a negative? How is that a negative? All of these companies, all of these corporations are giving billions of dollars toward where America is going. We're starting to reestablish ourselves. We're starting to create again instead of contracting to another country and getting cheaper material. People don't want to wait anymore. We have no patience. We have no desire to be a great nation by ourselves, stand on our own 2 feet. We don't want to do that anymore. We just want to subcontract and keep the ball rolling where everybody else is eating but us. Everyone else is eating and we're spending our money and we're losing. And right now it seems like business is coming back to the country. I think this is actually a good thing. I mean, it's going to, every immediate change it's going to have some pains in the beginning, obviously, but if we wait it out, we do what we're supposed to do, trust me, things will work out for us. We just need to have some type of patience, man, and believe that we have a businessman in office now, whereas we did not for a long time. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing, we have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.
I do know that tariffs are being used to pressure China, Mexico, and to a lesser extent, Canada, to stop the flow of fentanyl over our border and killing 70,000 Americans a year. Now, here's the thing with tariffs. They're one tactic in an economic strategy, and there are all sorts of ways that tactic can get used. Sometimes they get deployed for short term, sometimes long term, sometimes they're actually used, and sometimes the threats of them gets used. Sometimes they're used to threaten Russia to end the war. Sometimes they're used to generate revenue from other countries so we don't need to tax our citizens so much. Sometimes they're used so that we support farmers here rather than farmers abroad. Sometimes they're used to make companies make weapons that we rely on here rather than China, which is our rival. Sometimes they drive prices up, but wages up too. Is this all making your head spin? Yeah, me too. Because there's a lot to consider. Macroeconomics are complicated, and it takes time to play out. Rather than focusing on every move on the chessboard, we need to all zoom out and ask ourselves, do I think my president wants America to win? Am I listening to people who want my president to fail so that they're proven right, even if that means America goes wrong?
This guy is spot on. It's all about how you look at it. And a lot of people want to look over his shoulders at him play chess, and they don't know a damn thing about the game. They're looking over his shoulders and like, why did he move that one? Oh, come on, man. You gonna move that one? And you don't know a damn thing about chess. You never played a day in your life. And if you have played, you never won. We're too nearsighted. We need to stand back and look at the entire landscape and have some faith that the American people chose right this time. Could we do that? What he just now said is 1000% true. It seemed like half of the country want Trump to fail so that they can say, see, I told you so. Now, can we get back to a full democratic government in 2028? Can we hurry up? We need Trump to fail and fail and fail and fail and fail so that we can boot him out and then laugh at MAGA. And they don't even care about the country falling. They don't care about us succeeding. They want Canada to win the trade war. They want China to win a trade war. They want anybody that we're beefing with to beat us as long as Trump is in office. These are people that do not love our country. And if they don't love the country, they don't love you. They just want to be proven right.